Hi, so I wanted to do a video on why some things happen and some things don't. As we know, every thought we have goes some way into creating our experience. But why is it we can have some thoughts and nothing happens, and some thoughts do manifest? It's crazy because I was having all these insights while I was um, away over Christmas, and I don't make videos. I prefer to make videos when I feel like I'm in my space. And then I noticed that the video makers that I follow were making similar videos, and I was thinking, wow, we're all coming to similar insights. Um, so the reason is it's to do with your attachment to the thought and the way you think about the thought. It's the emotional charge behind the thought. And the emotions are actually far more important than the words. Like the words create, but the emotion is more important. So, for example, if you say, "Oh, no men want to commit to me," but you're in a belief. So it's not even the emotion; it's the belief that you have behind it. But you deep down know that all men want you, that all men want to be with you. I actually might start doing some rampages. I've been doing some really cool rampages in my private Facebook group. If anyone wants to join, please let me know. It's just where there's only positive stuff, and it's just like trying to build a little community where we can feel safe to sort of just really share the things that we want to bring into our lives. But yeah, if I say something and I don't really mean it, and I don't actually have the deep inbuilt belief around it, then it's not gonna manifest, because the belief trumps it all. And really the words are more like a tool to change your belief. Because the hardest thing about this whole thing is when you've ingrained, that's probably why the earlier in life you find it, the better, right? Because the more and more you've ingrained a belief, and it's why a lot of older people are just so set in their ways and just so damaged and wounded, because they've had this belief, and then they've said it and felt it, and then it's got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then if you're super young and you're 18 and you start to mental diet, you're probably only erasing one, possibly not even that intense connection, and you're shifting your beliefs on it. When you're 40 and you've had this massive catalogue of disaster following it's harder to change your beliefs. I mean, it's only hard if we make it harder, but it's sort of so built up and so ingrained that, it really takes a lot of inner processing to change those beliefs. I mean, it can all happen instantaneously. It's all just about your belief. It's however long it takes you to get into a different belief than the one that you have. But like I said, the more you've believed in a belief and the more stuff is shown up for you around that belief, the more ingrained it is in you. So the more resistant you are to kind of believing it can be changed, because you say something for a week and then it doesn't happen. You're like, this doesn't work. And it doesn't work because that belief is so ingrained, and it just means that you have to train that muscle, more. But really, it is about the belief. So you can say whatever you want. You don't have to worry about your words. The only reason you have to worry about your words and your thoughts is because they can influence your belief. So the reason that it says, the word is powerful in the Bible and the I am, is because it really can affect things. We all know, if you meet somebody and you have this inbuilt fear and belief around how they're going to behave, and they show the tiniest sign of it, then you're like, I knew it. Everybody I meet is like that. And you go down that rabbit hole with that, and then you tell your friends about it and you say, I knew it. He's like this. All men, women, whatever are like this. And it just escalates until it becomes a reality. People always abandon me. And then you end up abandoning yourself so bad and believing in it so bad that it has no choice whatsoever but to abandon you. The other person didn't abandon you. You abandoned yourself. You abandon yourself because you created an abandonment with your belief, which you then exasperated with your words and your stories. So, if you want to change your belief, that's where the voice and the controlling things becomes important. It's not the aim. We don't want to spend our life walking around going, oh, men want to commit to me, men love committing to me. That's not the key to joy. But if you are far away from that belief, it's like going to school. It's a necessary middle ground that you have to go from here to here. And yeah, you can do it instantly, but if you don't do it instantly, then you have to slowly build that belief. So that's where the words become important, but it's not them that's creating, it's the belief. So your mantras, your mental diet, your visualizing, whatever, it's all to build a belief that is more favorable to the current belief that you have regarding your situation. And the highest belief you can have is that your beliefs create, because when you realize your beliefs create, you can stop emotionally attaching so much to situations that show up that you don't like. You can actually say, okay, thanks for showing me that's not what I wanted. The same with everything. I remember back in the days where I used to have a flaming psychic reading I didn't like, and it would really upset me, and I'd emotionally attach to it, create it, and make it reality. That's why a lot of psychic readings come true. And they trap us for so long because we're like, oh my God, but it was so accurate. Because it's like giving all your power away. It's implanting all your power into this like deck of cards. But I find that they can be used in a really helpful way if you cannot emotionally attach to them, and you can use them almost to emotionally clear yourself without having to actually do it in the real thing. And it's the same with kind of all these things with astrology. It's you that's creating it. It's not controlling you, you're controlling it. But you can end up with it controlling you and just running wild. And that's kind of what Eckhart Tolle says when he says the mind can end up using you, but the key to life is that you use your mind. So, and that's really the same with creating your reality as well. It's that you're using your voice, you're using your mind to change your beliefs so that everything that you experience is in alignment with things that you want to experience. And so it's not, you don't have to fear just saying something, because as long as you can say it and just laugh because you know that it's not true, then it's not going to happen. But that's why what trumps everything is believing that you create, because when you believe you create, you can think things that you don't want and you can laugh at them, and you know that they're actually not the truth. That they're only a truth because you've created them, and you can just as easily uncreate them. And that actually allows you to manifest things and create things that are kind of on the edge of your belief. So say you don't really believe that you can get younger looking, then actually believing that your beliefs create can kind of trump that doubt in that. Because once you become so sure that your thoughts and your beliefs create your experience, then it allows you to start actually shifting things that otherwise would feel quite unbelievable to you. So it's that belief in your power trumps a belief in every other aspect of life. So I hope this was everyone's okay and you found something useful in this, and I'll speak to you soon.